Is there ever a time that you should sack your real estate agent?
Yeah, well, you've got a real estate agent acting for you when they're selling. You've also got a real estate acting for you when they're managing a property. And in both instances, they can be doing a poor job, and there's lots of options. So you should have certain rules in selling, Chris. The truth is, there's only two reasons why properties don't sell. It's either the price is too high or the marketing is poor. And if a property has been on the market and there's no action, there's no activity, and it doesn't look like it's going to be sold, if your agent is not having good, crucial conversations and adjusting one of those two levers or coming up with a bit of a plan on what to do, you should look at sacking them. In addition to that, good real estate agents are giving vendors lots of feedback on what the marketplace is saying. A lot of the times, Chris, you can actually take that feedback and change something in the property. It might mean you'll take furniture out of a room. It might mean that you'll actually do, some minor cosmetic work. But if you're not getting regular feedback from your agent while they're selling a property, you should actually ask yourself, why should you continue with that agent? Now, if they're giving you feedback and the feedback you're unhappy about it, don't shoot the messenger. They're just giving you the message. The issue is if they're not actually giving you that communication from the day one that they list the property, Chris. That's in selling. And in renting, if you don't have a property manager that is on the front foot with repairs, like if they notice that there's water coming onto the ceiling and they're not onto it, and they contact you like 3 months later when the ceiling has caved in, that's a negligent agent. So you need an agent that's proactive, that's jumping on repairs before they actually become major.
Now, is there probably a time that the agent needs to sack the client as well? Because I assume that there's a lot of agents out there giving a lot of advice, and then either the landlord or the seller just aren't listening.
Yes, I think that, in the way I look at real estate is that you've got good business that is clean business, and you've got business that I call is a liability. If you've got a vendor that is way overpriced, they're not motivated, they're not listening to the market, they're not prepared to invest in marketing, I again would say to that real estate agent, are you better off spending your time, energy and your resources working with another kind of vendor who is more committed to selling, who is prepared to be part of a plan with you to get it sold, is prepared to invest in marketing, is listening to the feedback, is using the strategy that you're talking about, because I think if you don't have a vendor that's on the same path as you, you're not going to get a result.
Yeah, so certainly worth getting out there. And again, one of the great things is you can go for inspections if you are looking for an agent, and go and check out all these guys in advance. Effectively, you can do it in disguise.
Absolutely. You can go in like a detective on a Saturday, walk through, and you can be sussing out, what are these people like? How do they present? What's their attitude? Do they make the property look nice at the open for inspection? Have they got a smile on their dial? Are they actually taking people's details down? Are they following up after the open for inspection and following up to see whether people are interested in the property? So as you say, Chris, you don't have to rely on just an agent coming over to value your property to make a decision. You can actually do your assessment, what I call the digital interview, a traditional interview, and an open house interview. You can go off and do that before you appoint an agent.
Some great advice as always, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Chris.